There's a sheep walking by.
Welcome back, travel bugs. Today we're driving through the remote and amazing Westfjords, where we're on our day 4 of the Iceland Ring Road. We started our day very close to the ferry dock from the Snæfellsnes Peninsula to the Westfjords. We stayed the night there after getting in on the later afternoon ferry, and we are making it to the most beautiful waterfall, at least in our opinion, in Iceland. And then we'll make it eventually to the port town of Ísafjörður. It's hidden by the mountains. Easy. We're leaving our hotel room. We stayed at the Solar guest house. It's a great view. There's lots of sheep roaming. It's like a living space if you have a family area. There's a sheep walking by. Parking. We have a little bench here. It's just gorgeous. So we walk outside. And then it's just beautiful. You can actually see the Snæfellsnes Peninsula over there. Today's day 4 of Iceland!
Yay! It's going by so fast.
It's going by so fast.
Yeah.
So we had a late start to our morning and we slept in a little bit just because we were still a little jet lagged, but we have a 40-minute drive ahead of us from our guest house to Dynjandi waterfall. On the way, we didn't know exactly where it was, but we were looking for the statue that we've seen on YouTube videos and other online articles that to find this statue, and his name is Steinwachter. Right there, I guess. This is like built, like the story behind this, I watched a YouTube video, was like back in the day when like they had people work here, like fishermen of sorts, there was nothing to do, like when they were building this area, so they, like in their spare time, they just built this structure. Yeah. It's right next to a beautiful river. You got the Google Translate app, babe?
I
do have it.
But I haven't downloaded Icelandic.
No, you don't need to.
Wait,
You just need internet, and then you just take a picture of it. That's a great tip. It's like you just take a picture of it, and it'll translate the picture. There's a beautiful river. Yeah, it's not as cold here. It's because it's not as windy. It's actually a little bit colder, but the wind, there's not as
really chill.
Yeah. Okay, look at this. Is the statue. Hello, statue, sir. So you can find this guy along Route 60.
So the route was opened many years ago, but it has been renovated since like some years ago. Completely paved.
So this is Route 60. Let's take a look. So it was completely paved. How long ago?
Some years ago.
Some years ago. But this was originally open to the public in 1959.
So the statue, look, the statue was made in 1958. I thought it was way earlier than that, but no. This statue was built in 1958 by the workers.
Mm-hmm.
The builders
in their spare time, yeah. Because they came here when they worked here and the road was built and there was nothing to do. So they built this statue. It's pretty cool. There's actually a beautiful river, like right behind the road. Incredible. So that's it. Here we are. From the statue, we then have a 30-minute drive to Dynjandi waterfall. It's typically it estimates to be 30 minutes, but it took us a little bit longer just because we did drive slower than the recommended speed limit. This area underwent a transformation last year in 2023.
Look, ice.
Ice. Oh, wow. Yeah, so you got to be careful in really colder conditions. Like if it just rained that day before, this becomes probably very sleek. We were actually one of the only people going this direction. I think a lot of people do the ring road counterclockwise, and so they actually end up going from Ísafjörður to Dynjandi. So we were actually one of the only cars going this direction. Something that surprised us is for how remote the Westfjords actually is. The infrastructure is amazing. So they have a few tunnels that kind of dive through pass through the mountains. They're really well developed. It's just barren like rocks, hills, moss, frozen water,
And the truck.
oh, and a truck plowing. Maybe he's setting land for a hotel.
Right, that's what I was gonna say.
Yeah, for a hotel.
New all-inclusive resort.
Yeah, he's probably setting land, like setting the foundations for a future hotel.
We'll do that over.
Okay, yeah. Oh, wow. So this must be the views, all the vistas of the Látrabjarg cliffs and, like, you know.
It's more like the Patreksfjörður fjords.
And one of the things to note is, even though we did spend about two and a half days in the Westfjords, we decided we didn't have enough time to drive through the kind of more famous southwest side. And so this is the Látrabjarg cliffs. This is the Patreksfjörður. And this drive here, we read, is really pretty, and it's kind of the more well-known part of the Westfjords. But if you do have time, I think this place is especially in the summer, a definitely not miss. So make sure to area in your itinerary. That's so crazy. They have power lines.
Imagine electricity.
Yeah.
Everywhere.
The crazy thing is they keep that up, you know? So even though you don't really see that many people during this time of year, at least, it's really well built. So you don't have to have any concerns of lacking infrastructure. It's more of the crazy weathers that you're gonna have to kind of be able to navigate through. Okay, so we hit the Malvik Indar, which is the end of the paved road, to a gravel road. Right when you hit this black building. There's a river, waterfall right over there. Driving now on the dirt road of the Westfjords. You gotta drive very slow because it's like turning, it's gravelly. You can't see the traffic against you. So don't speed. So the road says 60, but you should not drive 60.
Yeah.
For sure. So at least the roads are a little bit wide, but yeah, he's really nice. He's stopping to make sure. Here we are, Dynjandi, yeah. The entrance to Dynjandi. Wow. Insane. Wow. That's incredible.
Oh.
Wow. So you can see the fjord. So from Dynjandi, as we approach it, you can just see how breathtaking it is. It's one of the strongest waterfalls in Iceland, and it's the most well-known in the Westfjords. So I have a separate video on this, so if you wanted to check that out, it gives you the full details about how long the hike is, what to expect. Dynjandi actually has like 5 to 6 small waterfalls leading up to it, so you can actually kind of see all of the views that I have in a separate video linked either above or linked below. So check that out if you guys wanted to hear more about that. We made about a brief stop here, about an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours. And it's not a hard hike at all. And it's just probably the most famous thing in the Westfjords. And it's really good to just spend an afternoon or half a day exploring the area and just kind of having a picnic out here. There's not going to be as much development in other places of Iceland, so there's not going to be any stores or anything like that. So you just want to kind of plan ahead and prepare for that. We actually didn't see any stores from the time that we got off the ferry, stayed at the Raudstiller guest house, and then drove to Dynjandi. So just kind of prepare for that if you are coming. I think if you wanted to have a bigger town to stay at for maybe the morning or the evening, I would go ahead and stay in the southwest in Patreksfjörður. But this is the last stretch. We're almost basically here by ourselves. Wow, the pictures actually might be better. So after Dynjandi, the one stop that we wanted to check out was the Onundarfjörður Pier. So this is about a 35 to 45 minute drive from Dynjandi, and it's one or two fjords before you get to Ísafjörður.
That's it.
It's getting cloudier.
We got our first drops of rain when we left.
That's right.
Trip. Yeah.
It was kind of windy on the drive walk down, so.
Yeah. But yeah, as they say, the weather can change from one moment to the next here.
Westfjords is much more beautiful than Snæfellsnes. That's not to say Snæfellsnes is not beautiful, but like Westfjords is like, it's kind of like Patagonia. Yeah, and but it's like close. It's like, yeah, it's kind of like the Chile side of Patagonia, but kind of more different terrain and also like kind of closer. Like in Patagonia, like all the mountains are kind of more spread out.
Yeah.
And then you can see some like waterfalls over there, right there.
Yeah. This is definitely the most Patagonia-esque part of the
Yeah.
course.
Okay, we're about to go to the first tunnel in the Westfjords. You have to pay for this one.
Yeah. Just for the record, we did a bit of research, and apparently the one we have to pay for is the one in Látrabjarg.
But there's also some tunnels where you have to, it's only one-way traffic, so just make sure you have to wait if there's like a car. But they even have, it's crazy, they even have like call boxes, that area, like that are lit up.
Wow.
Yeah,
This
wow.
is incredible.
This is actually really incredible.
You know,
Here we go, you see the light. I've never been so happy to see the light. Okay, and this is the exit. Amazing. We just crossed the other side. Driving, and it's like a totally different view. This is like snow-capped mountains. And this is like barren. Like, it's like in a whole different season. Wow. And then over there. Yeah, and there's a bird right here. Living on that little island. Right there. Wow. Oh, there's multiple birds. They're like floating in the river or the water. Okay, we're approaching the town of Dynjandi. We're not stopping there, but just wanted to show you guys. I think it's actually kind of a big town. There's like definitely some places to stay out there, but we don't, because of time, we won't be staying. But this is like a pretty cool mountain up top here, right there. Can't see my finger right there. Pretty cool. There's like a farm out here. It's beautiful. This is definitely the most beautiful place we've seen so far. Might be the most beautiful place we'll see.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
So let's savor it.
Am I gonna go get some coffee because it looks like the weather is just a tad better here and it doesn't look like it's too bad, so get my coffee first. Alright. Amazing.
And we need the coffee after that windy.
Alright, we hit a little bit of snow. Light snow. See, it's wet. Visibility is going low. And we are currently going 30 kilometers an hour just to be on the safe side.
23 miles per hour.
23 miles per hour. But you can see all this beautiful water just flowing along. Snow-capped mountains. We're about 8 minutes from the pier. Just wanted to show you guys this beautiful river. I guess for like what you can see in Iceland, like compared to Patagonia, it makes sense more people visit here. Just like for the amount of effort it takes to see all these things, you know, all these different climates, but
it's a lot of variety, infrastructure.
Right, yeah. It's safe. Yeah.
Safe as you can be.
Yeah. This is like super dicey in the winter.
Yeah.
Whoa, babe, check that out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's crazy. Oh. Dude, that thing is huge. There's a car there. They're doing maintenance.
Oh, maintenance.
They're doing maintenance on the electrical systems, allowing us to see. Thank you, sir, for your service in this cold weather. See, it's raining. All right. Near the Fjordur Pier, which is, look at that. There's like a little house over there in the distance. There's actually a few houses that just, wow. Like you can't even see the peak of the mountains because of the fog. Okay. Wow, that's so magical. Like the mist. That's so cool. So this is like an example of you have to wait for like the one car to pass. Yeah, so just be careful in those bridges. Wow, that's so cool. So we're gonna stop by the pier first, so we don't have to turn back. It's not far, it's just kind of a hassle to do U-turns. Wow, look at that. Wow. Wow, very cool. Fjordur Pier. Little sheepies. Hello, sheepies. So this just offers like a really peaceful, it's not busy at all, a really peaceful view of just the coast and the water. There's actually beautiful sand there, and you can actually have a picnic and you'll just be by yourself. There's not going to be anybody else around. And that's really the mystique and the magic of the Westfjords. So we stopped here for just a little bit, and then we were on our way to make a coffee stop. We just found this place on Google, which we highly recommend. This doesn't look like the pier. There. This is an abandoned building. No one else around. Incredible. There's a parking lot here. Oh wow, beautiful.
Do you think I have to pay for parking?
I think you pay at that abandoned,
Here.
the abandoned station there. So
Right.
there's a little beach. All right.
Ladder and graffiti.
We're at the pier, and we're gonna take some photos again. No one's around. This is like all to yourself. There's the beach. Yeah,
Normal sand.
normal sand.
No red sand beach, no black sand beach.
Right, and Hector's gonna hold the GoPro. I have my hiking pants on, okay, hiking boots.
Let's have a look around. This is insane. This is an insane view. What are those things at the end over there? Are they cruise ships?
It's an Ísafjörður.
Alright.
Like they dock, they do like a northern lights tour.
We need to be fast with this, babe. You should have brought your jacket too.
I didn't think the pier was like that long.
That long? Yeah, it didn't look like that. Yeah. Right. Okay, going to stop the filming now?
Yeah.
Alright.
Alright, so we're stopping by this place called Cafe Soul. Okay. 4.8 stars on Google with 70 reviews. Open 12 to 5. Let's see how the coffee is. Okay. Oh, this is cozy. Are we allowed in here or no? Okay, so we got a coffee. We got the happy marriage cake. Okay, because, you know. And then he got cocoa. And here Hector is. And the view. Just stunning. There was a group of people here that actually we took the ferry with yesterday. And they actually took our photos at Dynjandi waterfall. And we're gonna try the cake now. The happy marriage cake.
Yeah, the dish is warm, so it's supposed to be.
Oh, and here she is.
Just made.
This lady at the place, she does everything. She is the server, the
Owner.
Probably. The cook.
Right?
Okay, Hector's gonna try
Cheers
it.
for happy marriage.
Cheers, I lost the cream. There you go. Cheers. It's good?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we're gonna try it now.
Mm.
Oh, it's warm. Really good. Wow.
That's a nice berries.
Good?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, so we just finished our coffee, which was a kind of a longer stop than we expected. We chatted with a very, 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 very nice lady who gave us, oh wait, I put them away, but she gave us these shot glasses, a postcard, and we learned a little bit about her life, and she was just amazing.
It's in Cafe Soul.
It's in Cafe Soul, right on the way from Dynjandi to Ísafjörður. So if you're there, highly recommend you stop by.
It's a must.
It's a must, absolute must. So it's snowing a little bit. Yeah, so we're gonna drive through a tunnel. It looks like soon again.
Yeah. There's a tunnel that goes into Ísafjörður. I think people say to be cautious of giving right of way. To not cause any accidents. So.
See, that car is driving way too close to the other car, I think. So the lady told us that in the bay where Cafe Soul is like one of the only places right now that they get the sunset last, because in the mountains, like in Dynjandi and the fjord over, they don't have. The mountains like block the sun, so there's no more sunset. So a lot of the times they'll. Oh, I see. Oh yeah, so it converges into not one lane, but just kind of narrow. So.
No, it does.
Oh, it does.
It does.
Oh, so this converts into one lane. Let me get it on the light.
Right of way is us coming from the south.
I think it's wherever, because wherever there's a block,
It's here, right?
So so the car needs to go into the right side, so they give us space to go. Okay, so this tunnel is one way, so you need to go 55 kilometers or slower. Okay, so that guy gave us the right of way.
That's how it works.
And it looks like this guy is too. I don't know if that's a car.
Yeah.
A few minutes later, we're exiting the tunnel. Okay, we're exiting the tunnel, and that's Ísafjörður. Ísafjörður over there.
Look.
Wow.
It's clear.
And it's clear, yeah. It's so crazy because that part's like stuck in between the mountains, so it kind of holds on to the fog and the mist a little bit more. But here it's kind of clear. But yeah, she's right, there's no sun. The sun's hidden by the mountains. Wow. Yeah, 5 minutes. Wow, look at that, like those homes, like look at that. There's a waterfall.
Oh, babe, check them out on Zillow.
Wait, what?
Hey, check them out on Zillow.
Yeah. It's like Zillow. Oh, that is so picturesque. Wow. I think these are like snow to help prevent the snow from falling. So after a long day, we finally made it to Ísafjörður. It is such a picturesque town, and it's just beautiful. So it's surrounded by these, at least in October, snow-capped mountains, and it's just unreal. So it has a long maritime history. It was a port town. It supported a lot of fishing, and now it still does. But I think it's also, because of its port, it's a dock for a lot of cruise ships. So this is kind of another thing that supports the life here. So the town itself is home to just over 2,500 people. So it's a pretty small town, just of the people that live there. It hosts one of the most famous restaurants in Iceland and maybe even all of Europe. Called Tierra Husid, which is just amazing. Make sure to get reservations long before you come if you are coming to the Westfjords. Beautiful. Hello. The way the mountains kind of shape the town, it makes it look like a natural amphitheater. So it feels like you're just tucked away from the world. It feels like this village is the only thing in the world. So it's actually really pretty, really cool, really remote. So highly recommend that you spend a night or two here. So there's actually a few hikes you can do. In this town, there's the Troll Seat, but also in one town over, there was a hike that was recommended by the lady in Cafe Soul. So we didn't have a lot of time to do this, but if you're spending more than one night in Ísafjörður, I highly recommend driving through, spending a little bit more time doing some of these things. Oh, they're playing soccer in the ice cold.
Sorry, football.
Football. Coca-Cola. You can maybe finally get your Diet Coke.
Yes. Although I am no longer a Diet Coke guy, I'm more for an apple shake.
Oh yeah. Church. Oh, this is cheaper than what we... No, it's not. It's not. Into Bulangervik. Wow, life here survives. It's amazing. It's amazing.
Hey, we'll buy a house here.
No. If it's like our 12th house, yeah, okay. But... Oh, right there. It's Hotel Horton. Alright, we're pulling up into our hotel.
There's no parking at the hotel, I guess.
Yeah.
Can I park here?
Yeah, I think so. We parked. We're gonna check in with our stuff. And then we're gonna go to dinner at the one of the nicest places. What is the place called again?
Tierra Husid.
Tierra Husid. Say bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay, so this is our hotel room. We're staying at the Hotel Ísafjörður Horn. We've got a beautiful view. It's sort of a small room, but we got a corner room. It overlooks the water. It has a great view of the mountain. Yeah. Cute little town. There's a little grocery store or restaurant or something. I mean, it's a little dated, but it's beautiful. Okay, so we're doing the opening from our favorite lady at Cafe Soul. She gave us this surprise in the box, and she said not to open it till later. And we're about to go. It's later, even though it's early still, and we're going to dinner at Teyaro Husid. Oh, it's dessert.
It's dessert. She's such a nice lady.
She's
no.
Oh.
She doesn't support liquor. She supports only homemade desserts.
Homemade desserts. What a wholesome lady. Okay, so we're gonna try a blueberry drink or something. Big day.
Special occasion.
Special occasion.